How's it going, women's and females? I'm Avery, and welcome back to Splatoon 3. You might have noticed my thumbnail that's obviously different, but it's a brand new one, so you all like it. So how's everyone's Friday going? Yeah, Friday, December 5th. 20 more days left until Christmas Day. That's not... Okay, so... Let's see. Okay, so things are going pretty good. Oh my god! This is actually... Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Can I have one stream where the dogs aren't barking? Like, holy crap, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, so hope everyone's having a great Friday. Again, with there only being 20 days after Christmas, I hope you all having yours. Okay, so this, I don't know what's going on right now. A lot of things are going on right now. I have no idea what's going on right now. It's becoming ridiculous. If this is gonna happen in a stream, I have to literally just have to deal with that, I guess. Oh my god. Okay, just don't mind what's going on in the background. I can't help it. Anyways, hopefully things go well. Join stream, and we have different rotations this stream compared to the last one. And yes, my streams, unlike my last stream, which was a little bit, like my last stream was like 12 or 2, and I was like, no, was 12? Last time I streamed was around 12, right? And I had a different kit. This one. You want to join me into team level? It's not right. You can't. I won't allow people to join me just yet. I need to do a practice battle first. Hopefully, it doesn't go too bad. It does seem that victories have been racking up since I played this game. I had to obviously get the frag gear up, and it just doesn't make a huge difference, because the gear just has a special savior, and that's about it, really. But in the end, it looks great. Like in the end, like the gear looks pretty good, and for a little bit, but. Some cases it ain't looking great. The intensify action, which it's not as good on the shirt, it's better on shoes for the headgear. It being on the headgear doesn't really make much of a difference, really. Now, what I do is that I use a strat on this map specifically. So be careful. I can try to with the whale a little bit. Okay. That is hard to avoid in some cases. If you're stuck in the ink, you have no way of getting out. And also the spam air spray just gets you more annoying, because I don't understand what you use. I actually managed to like throw a lot of things off. Oh, blaster for crying out loud. I can't even stand that. Need to shut off my notifications. Yeah, sorry about my phone going out. That was a little bit loud. Yeah, don't mind the loudness of my volume going off. So yeah. I'm just going to have to be extra careful. I haven't played this game in a little bit. The last time I played was like, what, Wednesday? That was, yeah, it was Wednesday. That was the last time I played it. Oh god, that was that. Okay, that was a little bit. Oh. Okay, so Aerosford just got destroyed. By, I think I just saw him as well. Okay. Oh, shoot! You should have been. Bro should have been looking out for the bomb that I threw. How can someone get slapped by? Okay. Ah, I needed aim saver. Ugh, that's not fun. It's not fun doing that, but oh well. Now there's another YouTuber I think that deserves a bit more. There's one YouTuber I think who I want to subscribe to. If you never heard of him, go subscribe to that person. That person who I think is a T, I think. Does YouTube content, like actual content. Also, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm already gaining subscribers already, which is nice. Oh my gosh. Like, the thumbnails is what gets people hooked, I think. Let's do it. I don't think I won. Oh no, I actually did win. Never mind. That's good. That's a really good. That's the first. That usually doesn't happen. Oh, we're 9 away from 200. Yeah, so anyone who wants to join, you can. I did. Right. Oh, that leveled up too. Nice. Okay, so what do I get here? Not really much, really, for gear. Why? Gear-wise. Let's see what we get. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. Yeah, I did really good for some reason. It's a really good start. I'm surprised my thumbnail looks the way it does. Like, if you all see the thumbnail, I know you might see a couple kinks in it, but don't worry. I will figure that out. I have already noticed a slight kink, but it's a slight kink, you know, like a very slight kink, you know, like with the thumbnail I'm talking about. There, if you could see at the end of the E, you might notice a bit of background destruction a little bit around it, but it's still seeable. It doesn't have to be perfect. So if you do see that, that's just minor and something I could probably fix. I have 2 different fonts for the thumbnail. Yeah, I'll do for friends, sure, if you want to, or viewers, not just friends, but viewers as well. So anyone who's new as well. You can't just be friends. Can be with others as well. I said viewers as well. So anyone, like if you're a viewer, you can join if you want. But I did good, yeah. I will after, you know, you're like, because I know you're playing a game right now. So yeah, this is a different map I'm on, which is great. So let's see. Okay, actually, I'm just gonna take a quick look at my thumbnail for a second to make sure it looks great. Don't mind what's going on. I have something moving or something on right now. Okay, no. It's fine. I just noticed it. I usually take a look at my thumbnails to make sure that, you know, things are okay. You know, I'll let viewers join. It's not just with my friends, it's also with viewers as well, who are new. Can't just have you and just not just you and people who, not just you. I'll let other people join as well. That's where the room comes in, which is why I'm creating one. Go ahead, use those. Just make sure you have Inkstermine applied to your gear because you know I'll create a room code, but I'll actually leave the room open. It's going to be an obvious. Now the room is obviously going to be open for anyone who can join. Just don't be spamming Booyahs or anything like that. Hey Gary, hey Gray Amp, welcome to Splatoon 3. How are ya? We're having a good Friday. There's not much days left till Christmas now, is there? Oh, thanks for the likes, by the way. I appreciate it. Let me check my Discord. Yeah, I'm just checking my Discord for a second. Give me a minute. Let me check I need to check my Discord for a second to make sure everything's okay, because I swear I got a text. Yeah, so give me a minute. So give me 2 seconds. Alright. Everything's fine. Okay, everything's fine. If anyone else will join, come on in. The room's open. Okay, maybe I'll get the pool open. No, maybe make a pool, maybe. I don't know though. Honestly, it depends. Okay, so anyone else joining? If not, then yeah, I'll just start. So I'll give it a little bit. The stream isn't going to be too long though. Just give mine to be like an hour or something like that. All right. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. If anyone wants to join, they can. Just grab for me on the Switch. Okay, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Looks like no one's going to join the room, so I'm just going to just start. Usually wait a few more moments. Yeah, just whatever level you are, just yeah, around level 40. I'm still very much ahead on my level. I'm still leveling up. My school still got one of the things. I still got. Now this is my last battle with one of those upgrading things for my level, because then I have to leave the room and then make a new one, because I gotta get one of those new things, which I will do after stream. Maybe, yeah, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'll probably do it during stream anyway. Yeah, I know how you're dressed up. It's not. I know what you're dressed up as. It's not. Yeah, just an Octo. Cool. I'm still going to be the Inkling I normally was. The thing is, I was an Inkling in 3. No, not 3, but 2, so... What's that? Okay, just be careful with E-Litter. Just don't think you're... I just gotta be careful, since the E-Litter is gonna be an easy target for me if I... Oh! Yeah, use it right now. Even if that's gonna tell you to play. That's not a bomb, but the bomb is what makes things just a bit different. Really know you're first one to do anything, bro. So, okay, I gotta run first. Wait till you get close. I'm not taking the bait. I'm not like that. I'm just waiting for him to get close so he can come through. Come through. Oh god. Hot, you missed. That was a really bad idea for that person to come right near where I was. You're just an Octoling, a different type of Octoling. Oh god. Okay. Okay, that's the dualies that have that killer whale. You gotta stay. Okay, thanks. I have to stay alive because I don't want us to get white. Gosh, I forgot about those. I did do a little bit of a skim damage, but I'm not switching weapons. I'm actually just saying. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, there was a bit of end leg there. I just have to play a bit better the best I can. Do not super jump whatever you do. I'm gonna throw a bomb in his way. Well, oh my god. gear just got absolutely demolished. Where do those dualies even come from? Like that, like what? Not the dualies, but that freaking shooter. Why is he even doing there? At least I can probably see something. Okay. Get this dark mode. Oh, come on! That would have been a perfect time for me to capitalize. Ha! You really think your quick? You really think your friggin' spawn thing is gonna help, bro? It won't. Okay, now I got those dualies are an absolute annoyance to try to do it. Trust me, I'm getting annoyed with them already. You need to learn to play better with the weapon you have. I'm doing my best, even though I could achieve some points at the moment. Make sure my target now is the E-Later. Well, I'll accept what I got. This map isn't the greatest. This is bound to happen anyways. One win, loss, win, loss. And whatever level you are, you need to get on top of your game right now. Really. Now, of course, the ink brush will still be my main weapon for a while. But really, it's the same weapon. So first I gotta do this. So I'm gonna leave the room for a sec. I gotta do something. Where is it? Ah, here it is. So I'm gonna grab one of these, boost my XP a bit. Yeah, so I'm gonna see what's going on. It's not. Yeah, people just, I'm being judged for my thumbnail. It's not. No, just no. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're good with the with other weapons. I might be better with other weapons, but this weapon is just becoming an absolute hard time to get a win on. And they say it's too empty. Bro, it's not that empty. Come on. Like, my thumbnail's at least better in some cases. I mean, I was being judged for my thumbnail, by the way. It looks a bit better. It's not that empty, by the way. It isn't. There's 3 things on screen. There's a live thing on the screen. That's 4 things I put on there. I'm not putting anything more on my thumbnail. Like, I just can't. It's not that empty of a thumbnail. There's like, literally. Yeah, that's my rant right now. Literally, I spent my time on that thumbnail for it to be judged for being too empty. It's not. Like, I'm looking at it right now. It looks fine. There's 3 things on screen. I'm not even... Alright. For my next thumbnail, which I will work on after stream, I'll add text there. I'll respond to this text. being judged harshly for my thumbnail that I spent 20 minutes on making. Yeah, keep in mind, it takes me 20 minutes to make a thumbnail sometimes because I want to figure out what's going on, and I had to figure out, because, like, what is fucking missing on there? Like, is it, like, what, my text? My name? That's about it, I guess. Well, I guess there's only one way to figure out what's missing. I think it's my name that I need to put on. Bro, I put 3 to 4 things on. I put the game logo. Put my inkling. A turf war symbol. And to make it alive, put the live in the corner. Bro, that's 3 things from pictures alone. It's not that empty. Literally, I can't believe that. I spent 20 minutes just for someone to judge me on that. Personally, I like what my friends liked it. I don't know what one of my friends are gonna have on the opinion. Like, I don't know what Rod's opinion is gonna be on it. We got another person, Rod Marson. Go subscribe to his channel too. He's already at 3K, but his channel is a variety channel, streaming different games. So go subscribe to him as well. Yeah, I'm mentioning other people in streams, so you know you can go check out other streamers if my stream's too boring for you. But yeah. Okay, so let me make a new room. I'm also a little bit tired, so yeah, I'm really kind of just pissed off right now at the fact that I spent 20 minutes on a thumbnail, and now what's the next thing I gotta add? Text? Is that what needs to be added there? If that's the case, then why in the frick am I bothering missing text? It shouldn't be that empty, like. It can't be that empty. This is actually annoying, let me tell you. I spent 24 minutes on a thumbnail to make it look great. And yet, I think it looks really good. Even though I will fix a little bit of kinks on it though, but other than that, as long as I fix the kinks on my thumbnail, it should at least be a little bit better. Because I have no idea what's missing right now, and I think the last thing that needs to be added is possibly my name or something like that. But anyways, enough about rambling about the thumbnail I made. I'm just gonna say this right now. I still think I did a good job on it. It's not terrible. How you done? Okay, so that person. That's a that's a jet sculpture, I think. Yeah, jet sculpture. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think my game's kind of a little bit. Okay, I forgot I can actually. Oh. Where the frick did he come from? I should have noticed that, and I should have turned. That's annoying. I hate this game. And now I'm being judged for being judged for something, and now I pay the price. I'm just about ready to freaking lose my mind over freaking Wolverine. Oh, not just Wolverine, King. Throw it at me, I dare you. Ha! You missed! Idiot. That was an idiot. Literally think you would hit me with a little. Wow, another ink brush nouveau. Of course, I see an ink brush nouveau. Why am I not surprised about that? I can't even mash that fast for what it's from. Ah, it's even more annoying. Wow. Wow. Okay. Now, this is just getting out of hand. I can't even get one food. I get one win. Can someone at least say that my thumbnail at least looks better than it did? Because it's not that freaking empty. Bro, like, how can a thumbnail like mine be empty when I put stuff on there that I like? My favorite stage on there is not that. Okay, there. I'm gonna take a break after this at some point. Because this is just barely, this is annoying. I'm already getting annoyed. Freaking done at this point, literally. Why do I even bother playing this rotation? Oh my god. Okay. Give me a moment. I know you tried to force all the Imperies, but I already four-starred Splat Dualies. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god, bro. See, it's not six. It doesn't need to be 16 by 9. Like, it doesn't have to be 16 by 9. It's oh my god. I blurred it out. Oh my god. Bro, the background has been dimmed. It's not been dimmed, like, okay. At this point, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. 70. The background was literally blurred out. It doesn't, and secondly, it's the background isn't my background isn't even. It doesn't have to be 1080, 1920 by 1080. Most of the time, it is. It's 2340 by 1080. That's a bit larger than expected. It doesn't need to be 16 by 9 because I can't make it 16 by 9 because again I'm using IBS. So why the frick do I even bother? Like, come on. Yeah, that's what I'm ranting about. I'm being freaking. Okay, now I'm back to that rant I was talking about my freaking whatever it was. Like, a person in in-play TV who's in Dara's Discord server literally said I'm missing the background is in 16 by 9. The background's 70%. Like there's still background. I blurred out the background for starters. Secondly, I put everything on. It's not that empty. It doesn't. And secondly, my freaking thumbnail is 2360 or 23 something by 1080. like, was it 2340? I don't know, because I'm gonna have to check the dimensions, and I can't even make it. I don't even have the possibility of making it that thing. This is why people just think that my content is in 1980. It doesn't have to be like that. I'm telling you right now. Like, that is super annoying considering I spent 20 minutes on that thumbnail. I blurred out the background. I added stuff to I added my logo, like the Splatoon 3 logo on there. Put my Inkling on there. Put the Turf 4 logo on there, and so other things. And yet I get judged for it. This is, and it's criticized for that one reason, for it not being 16 by 9. Bro, most of my thumbnails are sometimes most of my thumbnails, that thumbnail was 23 something, 2340, wasn't it? I'll check it. It doesn't need to be 16 by 9. It can be a full screen if I want it to. Like, I've done that before. Like, most of my thumbnails, like, most of them, some of them are 19, like, if I have to literally go back to my old thumbnail, like, I don't know what to friggin' do here. The thing is, one of my friends actually liked the thumbnail. It's not perfect, but keep in mind, the background's at least blurred out. See, I'm gonna do a voice message in that, especially my angry, because I'm pretty much, like, I'm basically annoyed at this point. But now I'm playing worse as a result. So now you've all seen my mad side right now, and this is what happens when I get annoyed. So yeah, my thumbnail is sure. Sure. I can understand why it's not 1080. Like, I understand why it doesn't need to be like it's 90. Like, I know people are stingy with it being 1920 by 1080. I'm doing a stream that's 1280 by 720. I don't do 1080 because, again, for that to happen, it doesn't matter. My thumbnail doesn't have to necessarily be a perfect dimension of 1920 by 1080. It doesn't have to be 16 by 9. Most of the time it's like most of the time it's I'm in 16 by 9. Like sometimes it's like way more. It's 2340 by 9 by like 1080 right now, is it? Yeah, it's 2340 by 1080. That's still good. That's a full screen thing. Like, holy crap, isn't that like, that's annoying. I hate being judged by the fact that I did such a good job on that thumbnail. I hope most of you all agree too on that. Do I have to blur the entire background again? Okay, give me a minute while I just send an angry message to the art in a freaking voice message expressing my goddamn frustration. So let me do that before I get back to this, so I can get this frustration out. Okay. Okay. I'm done now. So yeah, sorry about that. So I had to vent out my frustration on stream, but I apologize for that. Okay, I'm back. I'm back a little bit better than normal now. A little bit back to normal. I'm still a little bit annoyed, but not much I can really do about that. How long I've been streaming for anyway? 38 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna end in like in a couple like 24 minutes and like 22 minutes or something like that. Because for starters, I'm gonna need to try to figure out my thumbnail again, but the second time to try to figure out what the frick I'm doing wrong. And secondly, most of my streams can't even do 1080. So it doesn't really matter the ratio for my thumbnails, because if y'all don't know, I'm not really streaming in 1080p. I'm actually streaming in 720. Like, I'm ready to really... Oh, oops. Well, there it goes. Okay. It's fine now. Anyways. Okay, just give me a minute while I concentrate on stream so I can actually win. Oh my god, don't mind. Okay, there's a reason why I have my space heater on. There's a reason why for that. It's actually cold in my area right now, so it ain't gonna get any warmer, because we are in the winter time. Well, not really winter time, it is December, so that's to be expected. I swear, if I get spawn cams, this is what happens when you play turf. This is guaranteed to happen. You have really good teammates. I might keep the main weapon. It ain't gonna last very long though, because Ink Rush isn't really doing too good right now, so I'll probably switch. I got the around both people right now. Oh my god. Literally, I'm mad and I can't even play correctly. Well, just forget about winning anymore. Literally, what's the point of playing this game when I'm just gonna lose my friggin' mind after spending 20 minutes on a thumbnail just for it not to be just for it to be judged like this. Okay. I'm just ready to change my weapon after this. Like, next stream, I'm changing it, because this weapon is not in my favor today. I know it's good, but I'm not good with this weapon at all. I will switch my main weapon soon. It's gonna happen. Not listening to get lost. This is actually the most annoying thing in the game to try to play. This game, I'm just ready to friggin'... Yeah, this stream might be shorter than normal because I'm probably gonna need a break after, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be playing very much after the fact. Yeah, I'll be switching my weapon after stream. Like, this is not doing too well. I'm ready to freaking switch my weapon now. It's not gonna be ink brush anymore. I'm gonna use a different weapon next stream. Actually, I'll change it now to see. And I gotta figure out what weapon I'm actually going to main instead of ink brush, because ink brush is just an abomination, not allowing me to do any better than this. So let me see. Okay, so give me a moment while I change my gear, because not my gear, but my weapon. Okay, we got Carbon Roller, we got Dapples ain't gonna work. Zap might work. I'll give you a chance. Let's see if you actually decide to cooperate. Because you are a good weapon after all, aren't you? 10 attack. 10 attack. It's a 10 attack, by the way. It's another weapon I'm not the greatest with, but it's a shooter, so. I'm actually better with shooters than I thought I would be. Like, in some cases, it's just a matter of not mashing ZR. It's just, I can at least have my finger down through. Yeah, I will be alternating between my weapons I'm using. I'll try 10 attack for this one, and then I'll switch my weapons next stream, I guess. Yeah, I'll probably get a new weapon next stream. Like, I'll use this for a bit to see what happens, but I guarantee it's not going to end well. You know what? No. I was going to, but as I said, I'll switch it next stream. Since I 4-star ink brush, might as well use it. Probably need to do this first, though. This is actually, like, very annoying to deal with on stream, let me tell you. It's one of my best thumbnails I could have made. Like, I feel like one of my thumbnails looks really good. Literally, you all should see my post. It's probably one of my better ones. And they say it's, and someone said it's empty. Right. I'll explain this. Why should I even bother? That's why I vent out my frustration. I usually have a thumbnail blur out. I try to blur out. I try to blur out much of the background I can. That's usually how it works. I'm still keeping the thumbnail, but I will be switching my weapon. The thumbnail itself will remain the same. But just a different weapon. So in case I can use that thumbnail again, which I probably will use it again. I don't know what the weapon's going to be, though. I have to figure that out. It's probably not going to be ink brush or roller. It might be my other main that I've used for a long time. So I'll probably either end up using Zap or Flash or another Slayer weapon. I'll probably just use a Slayer weapon. This weapon is just not doing the best for me, I guess, so I'll just say it right now. This weapon's not worth it. How ironic that person goes down with me. Yeah, get wrecked. You deserve that for hitting with your weapon along with your torpedo thing. Okay, bro's gonna have to get dark certificate tonight. Let's let this bro go. A pool. I'll make a pool. I'll get the pool code up there. I'll make a room after as well. I'm going to bed aggressively now. I don't care if it doesn't work out. I'll make a pool after this match. I'll probably still keep the ink brush. It's just sometimes I don't have really good matches. Oh. I gotta run. Oh, I can't even run. Too annoyed to do anything right now. When done streaming, I'm just gonna stop, and then I'll make some adjustments to my thumbnail. You know what? I'm done. I'm done playing this game for a while after a stream. I'll be taking a break after this stream, at least for a bit. But I do appreciate the likes. I'll get the pool up and running. Oh, this is just a really bad start. At least I'm getting splats, but I'm not the worst Splatoon player. I'm just a person that really doesn't play that well. So let me get the pool code up. Let me see. Okay, right. Let me do this. I'll switch my weapon next stream. Like, that's what's gonna happen if I can't, like, I'm just lost twice with the ink, but just know it. Okay. What weapon should I use now? Should I use Damples? Well, well, Zap might benefit me in some manner. But, let's see here. I have no other choice. I have to use it. Or, oh, you know what? Dapples, it's your turn. At least for the next stream, I'll try it out, but maybe it's just me. I'm just a little bit tired today. Maybe I'm losing half my mind. Maybe because I'm just losing my sanity. So my pool code is Woomies and Vimos. I think I pronounced it wrong. Not me, just. Make a new one. Give me a second. There it is, Roomies and Vimos. There should be 2 E's there. Also, thanks for the likes, by the way, I appreciate it. I'll just... frustrating that I can't even get one little thing going. That's good. You got it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to respond to a text. Yeah, don't worry about that. So, yeah. Anyways, let's see how much time I have left on stream. Okay, so 55 minutes. I can do one match with someone. So I'll make a room. So if you want to join on in, go ahead. Go on in and join my room. You can join in the room if you want. I'll just have someone else make the thumbnails for me. I can't even make thumbnails perfect. Like, literally, I was just frustrated with myself. Like, it looks great. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm ready. Whenever you are. Guys, you're in though. That's good. There's 2 legs of warrior running around. Yeah, people probably aren't gonna be used to my shitty thumbnails I already have. I'm gonna finally go for the acid DM for a thumbnail mention and reason for that reason alone. There's a reason why I mentioned Endplay TV. She's actually one of the. He's like, if you're wanting a thumbnail from the person, like if you're like a streamer like me, and you want like a good thumbnail, you can text them via DM and you'll know. And somehow, if this thumbnail ends up paying off, which it probably will. Super annoyed. I can never be perfect. Again, no one's perfect. Where is that bomb from? No, it doesn't. Oh. Get out of the way of that. Yeah, I'm just concentrating to try to get as many splats as I can. Yeah, so the one thing I will say about this game though is that it is a bit frustrating. Trying to get a splat with weapons like getting crush. Oh no! Frick. Yeah, I should have knew that was coming. Oh my gosh. Fine. Oh no. Okay, no. Throw it on escape. Still 47 seconds of containment myself. Try not. Swing around. Bad spot! Got him. Okay, gotta use a lot of momentum. Got him. Perfect. I wish. Wait, how much time do I have left on stream? Let me just... Yeah, anyway, it's been an hour, so yeah, I'm gonna stop. And yeah, thanks for joining me, y'all. I'm just frustrated right now that I just don't want to play anymore because I need literal help. But I also like help with I'm gonna need an expert to make thumbnails. Like, I can make my own thumbnails, sure, but it's too bland. I have to again, I can't make 1080 pixels thumbnail. So there you go. I've tried everything to make things perfect. So yeah, but if you all like the thumbnail that I made for my stream, awesome. But anyways, enough about that. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure to slap the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next stream from me. And with that said, I'll see you all next time. Stay fresh.